Hi guys, welcome to Traders Motivation, and this video is going to cover trading podcasts and how they can help you to become a better trader. I've been a trader now myself for about 3 years, and I have listened to a hell of a lot of trading podcasts as I feel they are a very excellent way to learn how others approach the markets, and you can take bits and pieces from other people and apply it to the way that you approach the markets. There are three main podcasts that I listen to on a regular basis on my way to work, and the first one I'd like to discuss is the Rob Booker's Trader Radio podcast. I've listened to Rob now for a couple of years. He first started with Traders Podcast, and those episodes are still available on the web and on his website. And he then had a radio show which lasted roughly about 6 months, maybe shorter. And then he's recently rebranded his podcast to the Trader Radio. And one thing I will say about Rob's podcasts are that they are heavily geared towards trader psychology, which for me is one of the most important things that you need to get right in order to be a profitable trader. I don't necessarily trade the way that Rob trades, and I haven't bought any of his products. However, I feel there's enough to be taken away from the podcast for a beginner and a more intermediate level trader to make it a worthwhile listen. He discusses big world news events. He recently did a podcast about Trump coming into power and what he believes will happen in the future. Whether you want to take that information and make trades on that information that he's sharing is completely up to you. He's done a lot of stuff on how to deal with losses, which is incredibly important when becoming a trader. And I feel that there is value in listening to Rob. He does seem like a really good guy, and he's got a very good voice for radio. So I'd highly recommend anybody getting into trading or is currently trading to give Rob a listen, because I feel there is value there. Like I say, I've not bought any of his products. I know he sells robots, and he does discuss using robots to trade. If you want to go down that route, then this guy's your man, I believe. He seems quite sincere, which is rare in the forex industry and trading industry in general. The other one that I listen to quite regularly is Chat with Traders. This is a chap, I believe, he's in Australia, and he interviews professional traders every week and gives us a bit of information about how they trade, how they approach the markets, what kind of things that they trade, whether it's forex, options, and how a professional trader who trades for an institution or has their own hedge fund approaches the market. Now, it's not necessarily applicable to a retail trader like myself and probably yourself who's watching this video, but it's just good to know what the pros are doing, in my opinion. Obviously, if you want to become a football player, you're going to watch football on TV and try and emulate those people on TV. If you're wanting to become a singer, then you watch a singer on TV and you try and learn the ways that they're successful. So I think listening to Chat with Traders, it does, again, as much like Rob's podcast, it does add value listening to these kind of things. It keeps your mind in the game, it's a good listen and entertaining as well. So that's one I would also recommend, and that's available at Chat with Traders, and you can find that on iTunes and podcast apps that are available for Android. And finally, is the Two Traders podcast. I must admit I don't generally listen to this a great deal, but I have found value in it when I have listened to it. Generally, I stick with Rob Booker's podcasts and Chat with Traders if I'm on my way to work. However, sometimes there's no episodes available, and I will listen to Two Traders. Again, these guys cover a lot of trading psychology, market theory a lot, which I find quite useful. And it's good to listen to two guys that have obviously experienced in the market. They're not selling anything. They're not out. They've got no products that they want you to buy. They've got nothing that you want to buy in. They're just sharing their views on the market, which is it's always good to get others' opinions and ways of approaching trading in general. So that's it, guys. Those are the 3 podcasts that I listen to. Please comment below if there's any that I should check out. There are others that I have listened to before, but I find that these 3 are the best for my particular situation. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll have more videos in the future. Thank you very much.